Hi guys, what's up? It's Lindsay. So, okay, let me act like a normal human. Hi guys, what's up? It's Lindsay. So, I'm coming to you guys with a video that has to do with my natural hair. This is the first video of its kind. Let me backtrack a little. I always be doing this, see? So, initially I wanted to do like a live channel update, and I wanted to include my natural hair into that video, but on second thought, I thought that this video, like the topic of natural hair, deserves a whole entire video of its own. So so a life update that whole video will be coming up too. So I'm gonna do a video about my whole life and everything and how it's been, and what my plans are for the channel. So far. But right now, about my natural hair, it's out. Yes. Like, not a French braid, like a goddess twist thing situation. Yes. There's some points that I want to cover. So, overall, I'll say, like, the actual health of my strands are in really great condition. The actual health of my hair itself is doing quite well. It's moisturized and healthy, but the issue is I feel like I'm not the healthy one. And so by that I mean, and when I say that, I mean my edges are tragic. I never have issues with my edges. Up until the past like month and a half or so, I've been experiencing extreme amounts of shedding. I've experienced shedding in the past. I'm not a stranger to shedding, but not to this extent. Shedding, oh my goodness, I have to show you guys. I don't know if you can see. I don't think I even, hold on. So, this is what I'm talking about. This side is worse than my other side. Let it focus. This side, and this side right here, my edges, overall my hair has been shedding, but my edges and my hairline has been showing it the most. I have really thick hair, so it doesn't look bad. In my opinion, it doesn't really look bad. I have very thick hair, so that really masks like the shedding and the thinning that I have been experiencing, with the exception of my temples, of course, because there's really no, if you shed, like, you notice it immediately. So, back to my actual health. For the past year, I've been taking iron tablets. I've been anemic for the past year, and of course, like, when you're anemic, you have a shortage of blood in your body, right? Red blood cells in your body. So the red blood cells that you do have are gonna go to important places, important organs like your brain and your lungs, like where it actually matters. And as far as certain places like your hair and scalp, for example, are not gonna get the right amount of red blood cells it needs. And so as a result, I think since then there has been a decrease in what am I saying? So I feel like since being anemic and everything, my edges have been, what am I saying? Since being anemic, my edges have been affected. But the past month and a half, since like the new year, I think like really late December into the new 2018, it was just so bad. Like, I was losing clumps of hair, like this balls of clumps of hair. So when I realized I was using hair, I just started to do like damage control. So I started to do like a garlic mask. I did like a garlic hot oil treatment, which helped a lot. And so at the moment, I'm not losing as much hair, but it's still not where I want to be. So in order to combat the shedding, number one, I'm going to take my butt to the doctors. So I'm going to, if there's any issue, I'm going to update you guys. But I'm going to take my butt to the doctors, and I'm going to have my doctor run some labs to see, number one, if I'm still anemic or if I'm still having issues with my iron,
And number 2, if there's any other underlying issue for me to lose this much hair. Yes, I've been experiencing a lot of stress. Past year and a half have been really hectic for me, but I don't know exactly why this shedding would occur. So that's one thing that helps. Like I mentioned, the garlic. So I've been doing the most with these garlic oil, this concentrated garlic oil gel tablets. So I've been either poking a hole into the tablets and using that oil to put on my scalp, and I've been taking these tablets. I'm not sure how drastically these is helped, but I just do what I feel like I can, or what I have to do to reclaim my damn edges, because it's a struggle. Number 2, in addition to being iron deficient, I found out last year I was also vitamin D deficient, which a lot of people are in general. This time of year, especially if you live up north like I do, in the Boston area or whatever, anything like our latitude up this far up north, and also if you're dark skinned, which I am dark skinned clearly, so I don't absorb enough vitamin D from the sun because of where I live, because where's the sun, and I'm dark skinned, so I would need a lot more sunlight compared to a lighter skinned person. So I've been taking these. Initially, when I found out I was vitamin D deficient, they prescribed 50,000 IUs, which is, I'm pretty sure it's international units, every few days. Right now, I'm just taking 2,000. So I'm sorry, I'm probably taking 6,000 a day. So I'm gonna see if that, hopefully if I take this, what do you call that? I'm drawing a blank. Taking these lab exams, or these lab tests, I want to see what my vitamin D levels are at too, because that could influence your hair growth. And lastly, for supplements, so I'm taking iron, vitamin D, garlic, and these Maxihair vitamins. These Maxihair I took, I want to say a few years ago. So my hair was in braids, and I took these for about a month, and I took my hair out, and I couldn't believe the state of my hair. It was so much thicker and just longer, because I really think it's because of these vitamins. I've experimented with hair infinity, and as well as the man choice vitamins, and I think these beat the main choice vitamins. I'll be honest. That's just my opinion. Yes. Love these right now. These are like horse pills though. These pills are pretty large, and the recommended amount is 4 of these a day. So this is 120 capsules is a month's worth of hair of hair vitamins. When I took it a few years ago, I only took 2 because, you know, it was hard out here for a pimp. And these cost about $20. I say $19, I'll say, online. So I was like, let me just see if I take 2 and that helps. And it helped me, but right now I'm not risking anything right now, so I'm just taking 4 of these a day. So real quick, in addition to my supplements, I'm focused on my regimen, like my hair health, because I can pop all the supplements I want to, but if I'm not taking my actual hair strands, there's really not going to be much of a difference. So in addition to all of the supplements, I've been using this mixture, this is the Kimmy tube. I don't know how long you've been on YouTube, but this is a throwback. This is probably like, I don't know, people who've been on YouTube for a while know about the Kimmy tube leave-in. So this consists of aloe vera juice, a conditioner or whatever leave-in conditioner that you buy store-bought, jojoba oil, and castor oil. And you can see the consistency. It's pretty watery. I wasn't expecting it to be this watery. So when I get a chance, I'm going to change the bottle to actual spray bottle. So, yes, this leave-in or leave-ins, this leave-in in particular is good because it is pH balanced. And me, I have high porosity hair. I really do believe I have high porosity hair, especially the hair in the back, which is a lot different from my hair overall. I don't know about you guys, but the texture different, the porosity is different. It's just different. It's so easy to breakage, so prone to breakage and everything. So this being pH balanced, it allows the hair shaft to close more and retain moisture a lot better. So Shea Moisture. I'm sorry guys, this is what works for me. I know Shea Moisture is canceled for a lot of people, but I really don't feel like I'm in a position to stop something that works for me. I'm gonna just be honest. If this works for me, this brand, especially this line, the Yucca and Plantain line, it works for me. It helps with my hair. It's anti-breakage, strengthening line, so that's exactly what I need. I need to stop breakage and strengthen my hair and stop shedding. So I'm gonna do what I have to do, what I feel like I have to do to help myself. I really do like this line. Like this one and the high porosity line, I oscillate between those two lines. I can't get enough of it. I'm sorry once again, but I gotta do what's best for me, and Shea Moisture just might be it. If you feel like you hearing my issues, you recommend any products in general, or if you want, say here, don't do Shea Moisture, try something else, please feel free to comment. But right now, that's just what I feel like doing. So one thing I added to my regimen is the wild hair growth oil, and I need this especially for my edges. This is something I'm going to actually topically use on my scalp and my edges to help with the hair growth and shedding. This has a lot of good stuff in it. And people, yeah, it does smell, has a strong smell. I don't mind the smell because I'm just used to like I've been using sulfur 8 on my scalp for a very long time. Like I'm used to like strong smells, so it doesn't bother me any. But for some people, this might bother them. So the main ingredient is like coconut oil, olive oil, rice bran oil, and then it trails off to like really interesting stuff like mushroom, chickpea, lentil, and sesame seed. I've never seen that. It smells like spices. It smells like some cooking oil, something that you want to hook your food up with. It don't smell like actual. What the heck? Again, like along with like the vitamins, I have not been using this too long, but I want to mention, just touch back on like the shedding that I was experiencing earlier. I was experiencing earlier in the year, in January. So I had this extreme event of just shedding everywhere. And when it started to calm down, I noticed the after effects of the shedding. My hair, when I would put it in like a braid, like you see this nice and thick, when I put it in like a twist or a braid, it looks just so fragile and skinny, and I was just so hurt. I was devastated. So what I did was I put my hair in crochet braids. I know this was not necessarily a good idea, but I just didn't know what else to do. So I put my hair in crochet braids, and I took care of my hair in between, like in the braids. So I would moisturize every single day with a spray bottle, or I just go in and like go in the individual cornrows, and I would put this on my scalp. So just recently I took out the crochet braids, and I noticed a difference in my hair length, as well as a difference in the thickness. So I would say more or less my actual thickness of my braids is back to where it was. Before it was so, I wish I had pictures, but you just gotta take my word. And I really do think it's because of the wild hair growth oil, and as well as my vitamins. I haven't been taking them long, but I noticed a difference in my hair. Just a slight like difference in length, but more so the thickness, which is I need to get that back. But right now, my main objective is to get my shedding situation under control. Like I said, it wasn't as bad as before, but it's not where I want to be, which is zero shedding, because I just lost so much damn hair. and my edges to come back, and I really do think this will help me. And as well as, of course, going to the doctor, because I really think this is mostly biological, or like some sort of biological event that just happened and my hair fell out as a result. So that's all I have to say. That's all I have to say right now about my natural hair. I am optimistic, even though this was just a devastating setback. The shedding was devastating. I am optimistic that I'll retain length and also get the shedding situation under control. So my next steps are to put my hair in crochet braids. I'm going to do a video about that. How I typically do it, like the braid pattern, and also I have a new hair that I'm really excited, because this is not synthetic hair. This is human hair that I got off Amazon. I didn't even know it was human hair. I just got it because it looked nice and it was a nice color. But it's just human hair, so I'm curious to see how it holds up over time. Like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I'm going to do a life/channel update video, and I'm going to explain what I've been up to when it comes to my absence. So what I've been up to, and yeah, what my plans are for the whole channel. So thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, do all of that. And I appreciate you guys for watching, honestly, because it just means a lot to me that you take the time out to hear me and hear my situation. And please comment if you feel like you can fix my situation right now, because I'm not going to stop you. Thank you. Thank you.